Hello everybody, and welcome back to Kinlaig. It's February, and we've not got any snow at the minute. The second half of January it was incredibly snowy, and not a lot going on other than topping up the animals basically over at Walter's, which we've done. Here comes Harvey for his dinner. Look. No, something in there. Right. Plan, action, plan. We've got fish feed to move, so that we gotta get that open. I'm hoping I'll need more soybeans soon. Probably top that up with that. That looks like the soybeans. So, I mean, I'll stick a couple of these in for now. So, plan. I'm hoping we've got all of the wood chip done now, so we're going to sell that. We're going to sell our silage bales as that we don't need. Should we move this around? Is that all of it? Yes it is. Alright, well that's finished then. So we can load up. Oh, I don't think I need this trailer, and I'm having a deliberation about why am I going up there? I don't think I need this forklift. Well, it's not that I want it, but just for moving things around. Let's try and neaten that up a bit actually. Just for moving things around that barn. I don't think there's any point in keeping it, is there? We're debt free. We've got 230 grand in the bank. Now, I'll tell you what we do need to do, and that is do some serious repair work. So this could be a bit of a day of reckoning, really. Yeah, I think I'm going to sell this forklift. Done its job, what we had it for. May as well get a bit bloody warthogs again. I thought that if we planted catch crop and left it through to February, we'd get a government subsidy. Where's our finances? But you don't know where the subsidy would come from, would you? Might have to have a look into that. I mean, either way, it's good for the soil. But then we are not yet in planting season for Walter's grass. But what we can do is get out of here. Be gone with you. I've not seen Walter at all in January. Obviously, I've reminded him to check the animals, and he's been doing that. Gaff. Yeah. But I've not seen him yet, so we should probably check in on him. I don't know if we'll get a chance to today, because we need to sell them bits in the trailer, then wood chip trailer. We can put this on and get rid of this. I think I'm not going to do trout on mine at the moment. I'm going to focus it all at Walter's to see how much Walter can do. Let's get him a bit of money. We're debt free. Let's try and get Walter's smashed down, shall we? Once we'll clear our decks of what we've got. But let's see. Let's help Walter out. We're cushy, we've got money in the bank. Obviously we want as much as possible, because we're going to be using that to go to Whitcomb when we move down to Gloucestershire. But there's three pallets of this we can take to Walter's. And then obviously if we've sold all of our silage, which I've got out, then Walter can buy that bale trailer, so then he can start selling his bales. And I should probably check out I'm gonna need that small forklift back, and I got rid of it in my enthusiasm. I mean, we've got two. I think they're the young trout. That's big trout. Yeah. Big difference to see. So I'm gonna want. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. Got front arm attacher on, that was the. Right, plan. Got it. Got it fixed for the episode. This lot's going. And being sold. I'm gonna. Oh, you're kidding. Ugh. What are the chances? What was I going to look at? Oh yeah, let's just go straight to the actual pack. It might be easier said than done. What's it called? There it is. Let's get another one of these. we'll do is take this I need to move that round. If my plan works, I'll be very happy. That can stay there for now. Da 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 da. We'll get this work done before yeah, we won't get a chance to get down to Walters today because the repair work is going to be expensive. I mean, you could argue we don't actually need to repair it but we don't know how long we're going to be here for. Whitcomb could be ages away. I think he's getting ready to send it to Giants for testing. Well, in fact, I know that it's ready to go to Giants for testing, as he posted something the other week. But that could basically mean it goes anywhere, couldn't it? Okay, let's rock and roll. And hope that this doesn't tip over, because the last episode was a pain to do. Doing alright for speed here. Shouldn't have said that, probably cursed us. We can get rid of that wood thing now, can't we? I could probably sell the bits off for that, dismantle it and get it on marketplace. Sure there'll be people wanting to purchase some tools for that. Certainly done as well. Paid all of our debts off. So I'm thinking we should be sitting on £250,000 by the end of this episode. Then we'll have to pay for repair work, which we'll do anyway because we're going to sell the equipment at the end, or most of the stuff that's worth anything. Ooh. Oh, that was more than I was expecting. 20 grand. Thank you very much. I've just realised I've been saying how well this has been pulling that trailer. And I'd got the ramps down the whole time like an idiot. Ooh. I was reading that farming simulator billboard then. There we go. Should we give this farm stick a test? Right. Fine. Left. Left. Oh, hey, up. Up. Down. Left. Right. Now it's having a bit of a problem with the left. This is rather peculiar. Stick's not going up and down. It's not doing anything. Now it is. What's going on here? Looks like a bit of a standoff. Yeah, now it's playing up. Good old farm stick. That old boy looks angry, doesn't he? In the Robin Reliant. He was sitting right forward. Ah, left stick not working. It's annoying because that's the main reason I want the farm stick, and doing that makes me stop using it because I end up with a control pad. We will pay to repair this stuff. I'm not going to get a lot of money for it, but nope. Let's have a look at some of the prices of repairing. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what I was expecting. I looked at the £47,000 start with and worried, and then realised that's not the case, it's the repair. 644, yeah. Give it a repaint, yeah. Oh, that's decent return on that. Yeah. To be fair, we made a few £100 on top of that, I think, but it was still worth 25 grand if we just sold it as it was. So we didn't lose any money by having that. And actually, by repairing it, we actually made a little bit. Now, yes, that is exactly what we wanted to happen. Right, I'll take these back. We'll switch to the other New Holland and go and make some more money. So we're going to be looking at well, we're already over $250,000, so we're looking at 300 grand now. I've massively underestimated that, haven't I? And I've got like over a full trailer. Oh, we still got problems here. Let me stop and see if I can sort these kids out, because we need to come back down this way in a bit. I've got that fully topped up. I'm wondering actually if I should oh, snow's coming down again now. Put another one of those in for 20 grand to just get through more of it, because I think we're not going through it, the grain, as quick as I thought we were. Or should I we could probably invest some of the money into a local fish food supplier on the proviso that they manufacture some for us, and then at a later date we can take our share out of the business. That might require changing what we're growing though. and it's 20 grand for each of those mixers. I might have to have a look into that, upping the production. Don't think it really tells you what it needs, does it? I'll have a look in a minute. I'll get my phone out and have a look in a moment. Managed to sort this little problem out. Just a wee fracas, that's all it was. I wonder if we could sell this trailer today. Certainly something we could possibly attempt, if I remember to save beforehand. Ah. What's going on there? That's better. Force them in. 7, 8, 9, 10 grand again, that's nice. I shall tell Walter he should be looking at about 10 grand per drop. He's got 35 bales, so he's already got 10 grand coming back. I don't know how much this trailer's going to cost him. Obviously, we would assume that the guys at the dealership are going to do him a bit of a solid, because they did us, and they're obviously making a bit of money from their the stuff that we've sold them today. What if they've come in the off teeth in? What if they've come up in the city pick 9 grand or 18 grand? Which is strange, because the forklift didn't come up, so that's where the issue could lie. I suppose we could give it a go. Da 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 da. I think there's only about 6 bales to get off here. Good job the train's just gone by, because off camera when I was coming back with the New Holland, I mistimed. I didn't check, and it didn't go very well. Grab these two to start with. Because we've got buildings on here, I don't think we can sell the land. Should I sell all the buildings in the land? There's a question for the viewers. We've got a few. Nearly half a trailer load. That's part of 5 grand, we'll take that. I guess we could risk it, couldn't we, to see if this will show up for Walter. Let's actually have a look at, while we're on factories, fish food production. Yeah, you'd need the oils and stuff, wouldn't you? Only really got soybean. So maybe if we order another mixer. Oh. Always one, isn't there? Oh. Wonder why they've not put in. It's a pretty basic. I mean, I can jump into this from here, but I can't climb a ladder. I don't think it's that difficult to put in. We can swim in water if we wanted to. But oh, another train coming at this point. No, we're free. I guess if we were to sell, but we had to remove the buildings and stuff first, we could do that and just essentially say they're sold separately. I don't think you get a lot of money for it though, really, because all the buildings are worth half the price, so there wouldn't be a huge difference. The other one I can play about, I suppose. I think you get about 100 grand maybe. And I don't know what the prices are at Whitcomb. I'll have to do some research in that, because we're probably going to be looking at buying something on auction, because I certainly can't keep travelling from Scotland to Gloucestershire off the island. That's not sustainable. This is something I do so often. You'd have thought I'd learn to avoid doing that, but I haven't. Lovely. Right. I shall just nip to the store, see if I can get this sold to return back up for Walter to purchase. If not, we might have to hold on to it for a little bit until some of the offers in the store have gone. I shall see you momentarily, and then we'll see how much fixing everything's going to cost. It's worked! So Walter needs, I think it's just 25 grand. Yes! Doesn't want a license plate because it's Walter's. That's a bargain. I thought it would be more, but I've spoken to Walter. What's he sitting at the minute now? 285 grand. Well, I mean, that's not too bad for him, really. He was like, it wasn't that long ago, he was at 300 and big boys, so I think he'd be pretty happy with that. Right, not ideal in the snow, but what time's the snow finishing? Yeah, it'll be getting dark by then. We'll go and do a clean. I was thinking my thumbnail. So let's head back. Take the corner off that. Head back and what time are we on? We're doing alright. Might start hammering through the months now because a lot less for us to do, really. Although, I mean, we can still be picking up contracts to get the money up. I have just checked, you've got to remove the buildings before you sell the land. But if we move out and sell everything and just go to Walters once we've finished what we're doing, then we can always stay at a hotel while we sell everything and get the land sold, get the money back. Let me know in the comments what you think. Should we do that, or should we just leave the land? Just leave it. Really want to give it to Walter's going to have too much to take on. Okay, first bit, we're going to wash some of these before we get these done, I think. Right, what's on the list of needs? The Scorpio could do with a bit of a repair. Do we need to do that now? Probably not. The Massey is a 0. The New Holland T7's a 0. T8's a 0. Not to say everything else is pretty good. What about the Evians? That's going to get repaired. So let's start. Giving everything a wash first. That'll make it a bit easier for us to do the work on. I'll do. Let's start with this bad boy. Hopefully we've got 250 grand left at the end. That would be nice. Get these doors open just in case. Let's push them out of the way, that's fine. These don't fit in, but I feel like when the doors open we do have a bit of space. Right, 26,000, that's less than I thought. We'll take it. Move this out of the way. We're on 26 grand, okay? I'm putting them over there for my photo op. You'll know that because you'll have already seen the thumbnail. Dropped off there. This should fit in. I do like the fact that it's that deformation gives us that little quagmire out the front. 11, a bargain. Way less than I thought. So 26.38. We'll go in height order in front of our lake. Should be able to reach that from here, right? Good old spritz up. Ready for the new year when spring comes in. That's filthy. That's had a lot of work on it though. Bum, ba-dum, bum. I'm going to have a little look at this actually, because I've got a feeling that we're missing a bit of camera action. I'm sure there was a camera on this when I first bought it. I don't know if this is full. Is this full? Oh, look at that. And if we've got this to the full horsepower, I've got a feeling it can run at the same horsepower as that New Holland, the T8. Which you could suggest we could sell it a bit earlier. Have a look at the customised T3. That's what we've got. That's what we've got. I'm having that for £2,000. Yeah. Interesting. 22 grand, so 30, 40, 52 grand with the extras, 53 grand with the extras. So, if we did have this to start with, it took it off. Don't need he says, like he's any good at reversing anything. I've made that a bit tight, haven't I? Oh no, it's just like camera's rubbish. Let's go like that. Let's just stagger these back a little bit for the end. So, target is keep the Evian under 24,314, and we've got £250,000. Obviously we've still got corn to sell. We'll have crop through there. I suppose at the end we could just sell crop if we've got it left over. Walter could use some for chicken feed. I'm going to have to get these all back in my shed afterwards. Moving that wall out of the way has actually, although it didn't help with the pallets much, does give me a bit of a better place for bringing vehicles in for a clean. This isn't that dirty actually. Get in there. Okie dokie. 24 grand is the target. I don't think that's going to be the case somehow. I think we're looking at about 34. That's my guess. I'm not sure how close you want me to get. I can't get that close in. There we go. Oh my god, what a bargain! What an absolute bargain. And I mean, nothing fell over on its side. I did hit a train, but you didn't see that. That were off camera. The fleet is all repaired, ready for another year, because we've got harvest still to go. Wow, that was awful. That is your thumbnail, but you already knew that because you would have seen it. And there is one thing I'm going to do just to wrap this up before I forget. I have also got, as well as the corn, we've got some bits here to sell, but I'm going to take them to a specific place for that. But we don't need this anymore because it's not doing us anything. £16 back from that. Could take the shed down. Probably should take the shed down. I could take that down because we're not going to have anything going in there either. Somehow I feel like that little shed might be more expensive than... No, they're not expensive either. Why? I'm going to leave them up for now. But we didn't need that production, which potentially is going to cost us a bit of money. So... all's well that ends well. I am going to put everything back in to the garage because that is, say, February wrapped up. It's February wrapped up for us. We'll probably be able to head over to Walter's to see how he's going on. I did speak to him before about the that trailer when I realised how much it was going to be, just to double check that he did want to have it reserved. And he said he's got some things to show us. He also thinks he's got some money ready to come in. Might be better putting that side. We have got quite a bit of space now, haven't we? Could start selling some things off. Like those sheds we don't need, we could put them there. Those trailers. Yeah, that might be a bit of a squeeze. Wouldn't do it anyway. They could be in there for a while, because now, I mean, I might need the Massey. I might need the Massey, but I shouldn't need the get that window shut as well for winter. Yeah, we could start selling some bits off, I suppose. We've got a 300 horsepower tractor. Do we need bigger? Well, we've not really got. Depends, we might need carting. That is tight, isn't it? I've had all four in here before. I'm going to switch that back. I'm not happy with that. They will all fit, don't worry about it. But yeah, I'm just rambling on now, aren't I? I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please hit the like button. If you've not subscribed yet, then you're more than welcome to subscribe. It's free. And if you've got any comments or suggestions going forward, any opinions on us selling land, and do feel free to pop them in the comment section below. Until the next time. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now. Yes, this will be better. That's it, that's it. I'll take a bit of room. Oops, I found my tyre on that. I knew I'd get there in the end. Bye bye!